Clock at 6. Off a day one Coleman screen. Malachi to the free throw line. Penetration again. Double pump shot doesn't go off the glass. And Roberson runs down the rebound at the free throw line against Wilcher. Out for Benege. Wastes no time for a three, and it's piped in. A tip jam by Tyler Roberson. A 1-point game. So Sabonis took it down shy of the rim to Wilcher. A three over Roberson. What do you think? And the Orange will need a timeout. It is 13-4 as Wilcher's got his second. They'll get timeout once they get in the front court, and they now out except for Howard. In the lane goes Cooney down the right alley. High shot off the glass is in for Trevor Cooney's first points, and it's a 7-point game lead.
And Syracuse really needs to get out on him, though.
Howard foul line jumper. You're not going to get healthy on that more than likely. He makes it though. Roberson to the Orange may have been deflected by Richardson. Into the front court, Howard. He's D'd up by Melson this time. To Roberson. Now Cooney picked up by Dranginis. Spinning at the free throw line. Throws it up and in from 10. He wanted a foul, but he switches from 10 feet away and makes it an 18-10 game. The free throw line. Left of the lane goes Roberson against Sabonis. Leans, throws a rocket, gets his own rebound. Out to Howard. A three on the right. He got it. Frank Howard, just his second three of the season. Between the leg dribble. Now he pulls the defender Perkins away from the basket. Into the corner goes Benege. Sees an open lane. Let's fly a three and buries it. Big shot for Michael Benege. And it's 21-17. Orange ball right end. Benege on a penetration to the free throw line. Out front Richardson. A three in the air. He got it right down the middle on cue. Great call, coach. And that has cut the lead in half. It's 23-20.
This thing down to maybe 2 points at the end.
Remember, they used an early timeout. Great penetration and drop off for Frank Howard for a two-hand jam by Tyler Roberson, and the Orange with that pulled it within three. It's 29-26. Outside the arc for Benege. Bounce pass left corner. Cooney got a step on Dranginis, his defender to the rim. Right hand shot off the glass and home for the first lead of the game. Get things going. Bounce pass left corner back to Michael. Coleman goes to get him with a hard screen. Benege in the paint against Wilcher. Up with a right, he floats it in. Michael right to the rim. The clock 10. Wilcher has Howard go by. Floats a 15-footer. No. Howard recovers for the rebound. Playing his best game of the year. Hit ahead on an angled pass to Benege. Weaving through traffic. Left elbow J. Book it! And it's 34-29. Richardson. Roberson. A screen in the lane. Richardson scoop up with the left around the rim and in. No foul called. You wanted one.
Whoa, I wanted one for sure.
Perkins gave it up, got it back, holds it belt high, 6 on the timer, gets around Cooney. Trevor recovers, jumper left in the lane, Sabonis rattles in. Now you need the timeout. With 7:47 and counting left in the game, and Gonzaga's opened up a 7-point lead. Coach Boeheim uses that timeout, and the Orange will need to dig out of a hole like it is. Cooney, nothing happening for him. Shot clock at 15, away to the right, and Benege left-hand dribble into the paint, switches hands to the left and finishes up off the glass for his 18th point of the game, and the Orange back to within 5. Say on penetration is Syracuse's best offense. This time hands off to Cooney, and he switches to three. First of the game for Trevor on kind of a fall away, and the Orange aren't going away just yet. Right to Benege, picked up by Sabonis on the switch. Near side left is Richardson, who's got 7 points in the game. Richardson fires the three out front, buries it. Malachi with his second of the game, he gets to 10 points, and it's now a 3-point contest again. Kyle Dranginis pops the ball. There's a foul off the ball. Perkins runs over Richardson. Inbound pass stolen by Cooney, and the layup is around and in. And the Orange are back to within 3. You called one up earlier in the game and got it. Benege against Sabonis. Handoff for Richardson. Picked up again by the Lithuanian at the free throw line. Out to Benege. Fakes. Kicks out. Richardson on penetration. Pull up 10-footer. No. Leiden right there. Tips it in, and it's a 1-point game. First points for Leiden on the freshman. It's a freshman play with 2:15 to go. 60-59. Dranginis bounce pass into Perkins. The Orange trap him with Howard and Roby. Into the middle, Sabonis. He's in trouble in the backcourt. Dranginis. Perkins to walk it up. They get one more trap. You might get a 10-second call. Bounce pass near side. Knocked away by Cooney. And that's 10. Great job by Cooney defensively. He stepped in front of the midcourt line. And Dranginis was unable to get it over the midcourt stripe. To be active on the zone. The Gonzaga coaches up off the bench at the far side. Inside screen. Shot clock 8. Bounce pass in the lane, Sabonis leans on Leiden. Little baby step shot, no good. Batted around underneath. It's loose on the floor, and Leiden's got it. We've got 35 seconds to go in the game. The Orange do have 2 timeouts. Richardson drives by Perkins, throws on the brakes to Benege, trailing by 1. Benege in the lane, heavy contact, no whistle. Loose ball, Michael got it back. He rings the bell with the right, and with 22 seconds to go, Benege has given the Orange the lead, 61-60. Timeout taken in the backcourt by Dranginis and Gonzaga. Orange can melt it off the clock. Dranginis to throw in. Richardson jumping jacks in front of him. Into Melson, hemmed in by Cooney. Up top to Perkins, way out front. Wiltshire NBA range, 6 on the timer. Back in front for Perkins, gets in the lane. Floater blocked by Leiden. Leiden's got it with 2, and then there's a foul on the floor. 1.6 seconds to go, and the Orange with a 1-point leader going to the line here in Chicago.
Yeah, you got to make this
62-60. Leiden's free throw up, around, and in. 63-60, so a heave would just tie it. 1.5 seconds to go. Zags with no timeouts. Dranginis into the backcourt. Sabonis, left-hand fastball. No good! And the Orange have held off Gonzaga. 63-60. It's an ACC party, y'all, in the Elite Eight. And count the Orange in.